Hey, we're back in Fat Dada's kitchen, and today we're going to be making a cookie pie. And since we're making something unusually big, the theme for today is going to be extra large.
Like you, hon.
Why, thank you.
That's not the body part I was talking about, hon.
Oh, excuse me.
What are you doing?
Just adding arsenic to the shopping list.
For you or for me?
I haven't decided yet. We're actually going to be making two recipes today, one for the all butter crust and one for the my mean cookie pie. Together they're going to go like beautiful music. But first, the ingredients. So pay attention. Now our all butter crust is of course going to contain flour. Makes sense if you don't know what the word all means. Nonetheless, you need 1.25 cups of flour. And then you're going to need a little more than half a teaspoon of salt, which I just like to guesstimate as always because I'm lazy. You're going to need a stick of butter chopped and diced. Get all that in there. Beautiful. All right, now I'm going to pulse this in, make a little bit of a mess. Basically, I want to get it pretty grainy. See how the butter's mixing in there. It's a little more effort, but it's going to be worth it.
Connery here. Fat Dada is so goddamn boring he woke me from the dead. I muted his mic to spare us all. Figure now's a good time to talk about some extra large things like my penis and Roseanne Barr's ass. Hopefully when we're done, Captain Boring here will be done with his endless ramblings. Then I can go back to being dead as Julius Caesar.
All right, next I'm going to add some ice water that's as cool as Samuel L. Jackson. Just a little bit at a time here. Mix that in. It's supposed to be 1/2 cup, but I wind up using a little more than 1/2 cup. Gradually mix in some more. You can see I'm doing a dandy of a job here. And I use the knife I use for the butter and just cut some of this out. As you can see, I'm a master chef. You're dealing with a professional here, ladies and gents.
Oh, the fun just never ends with this one. Maybe next he'll give us all lessons in origami. Personally, I think he's just a complete fucking idiot. I'll have to step in again and speed things up.
Oh, I'm having a ball. Now the fun part, rolling out the dough. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your counter is completely clean, no dust, no dirt, no snot from, let's say, 3 feral children that you might have. Then you're going to want to put your flour. Let's get some flour down there. Maybe add more. Okay. All right. Those are already looking pretty good. There we go. I just love this part. Pop. We'll grab my rolling pin. Let's see here. Get a little dough on the rolling pin. Makes it easier. Doubt I'll get this right the first time. My wife says I never get anything right the first time. That's why it's only taken me about 638 tries to give her an orgasm. Actually, this is looking pretty good. Might have a little too much dough, but that's all right. Looking pretty good. I'm going to try to put it in my 9-inch pan here. Let's see if I mess this up. Whoop. Almost a good toss. There we go, not bad. Gotta position it a little bit. Had a little too much over here. I'm going to take that and actually add some over here. Yeah, I'm going to have extra, but that's all right because my kids like to play with the extra dough. Hun, you always wanted a guy with a lot of dough. There we go. Looking pretty good. And now we're just going to take that, put it in the fridge for a half an hour, and then we're ready to go. All right, we're ready for the cookie part of the My Mean Cookie Pie. First, we start with half a cup of butter, already melted. Toss that in there. Then we're going to need, a third of a cup of, if only my hands weren't greasy, third of a cup of white sugar. There we go. Good thing I know fractions. There we go. Oh, that's a little more than a third.
Oh, geez, look at this royal putz. I better spare us all with a montage.
Look at that. That is wonderful. My kids will like me again. That's it. There we go. Bada bing. Bada bing.
Hey, Lois, what do you say I eat the whole thing right now?
Bake for 10 minutes at 425, then lower it to 350 for an additional 25 minutes. Look at that. Beautiful. It's got to cool for a half hour though.